Let's talk about how you can generate business as an easy listing specialist. This is going to be where we teach you the value adds and help you practice and form your USPs that you can use speaking to any audience, a seller, a buyer, another agent, a B2B partner. Generating business is really the first step for any real estate agent. That's when you sit down and start planning how you're going to start making money. You need to generate business to start closing deals. In this section, we're going to lay the foundation of incorporating easy into your real estate business. You're going to get crystal clear on what sets you apart from others now that you have this title, and you're also going to learn how to communicate your new value adds to everybody that you meet. There are 1.6 million real estate agents in the United States. As an easy listing specialist, you are now armed with a powerful toolkit that can transform how you market yourself, how you do your prospecting, and how you get your deals to the closing table and get paid. Before you get into prospecting or marketing, you need to know exactly what you bring to the table. And I know the main vehicle and what most agents want all the time is more listings. But as we go through this stuff, remember that you will come across opportunities to work with buyers if you choose, as well as real estate investors who want an investor-friendly agent to list their property, especially one that can do it for as little as 0% listing commission. And you'll also come across different B2B and vendor partners that you can earn money with in different ways. It's easier to find an opportunity when you're ready to explain to anybody you meet how you can help them. Here's a quick breakdown of your key value adds as an easy agent using the Easy platform. You've got your 0% listing commission option, which, sellers save thousands from day one. This makes your approach a no-brainer. So if I'm a seller thinking about listing with somebody, your message sounds really good. You don't even need to explain it to me. Is there a catch? No, you really don't need to pay me a listing commission. I'll show you how. You also have the transparent offer process, which is more appreciated now than ever before. You've got your one and done open house, which is great for sellers that hint that one of their pain points is not wanting to deal with the hassle of listing and people coming through their house every other day. You've got your marketing, which will give you a huge edge over any of those discount agents or brokerages that are just like, just pay us a little bit and we'll just list it for you and do nothing else. Don't forget that that's going to be a huge value add for prospects that are considering 0 and 1% listing options. You've got simplified transactions because a lot of the hassle can be done online. That will remove paperwork and communication gaps for everybody involved. You've got the buyer premium model, which there's a couple interesting ways that this is a really good value add. One, it's a flexible way to ensure that buyers agents are compensated, which could, whether it should or not, that could mean more buyers agents are interested in looking at your listings and telling their buyers about them. It is what it is. And the buyer premium model, if you choose to use it, is a great value add for buyers that are tight on their budget. And also really nice, I think, for mortgage lenders, because this buyer premium is incorporated into the final purchase sale agreement price. And that's something that could be particularly interesting to key audiences. You also want to be aware of the value you can offer real estate investors. Not only might they like the option to list for as little as 0% because that will give them a bigger spread on their deals, but with our platform and the process that we teach you, you can shrink the turnover time of getting a property sold. So if somebody's concerned about holding costs, you will be their favorite investor-friendly real estate agent to work with. And then there are dozens and dozens of B2B partners that you might be able to work with. Always keep an open mind to partnership opportunities. I highly recommend making a list of potential B2B partners and start reaching out to them. Keep in mind what particular value add could benefit them and let them know that you're an easy listing specialist. Now, your USP is the one thing that makes you stand out in a sea of agents, right? We just talked about how there's 1.6 million real estate agents out there. As an easy listing specialist, you've got the unbeatable angle. But remember, your USP might vary depending on the audience you're speaking to. For sellers, you might say something like, I'll list your home for 0% commission out of pocket using a proven method that creates a bidding frenzy, and that's going to drive up your home's value. Plus, I'll walk you through every step with complete transparency, so there's no surprises. Just really good results. For buyers, and remember, you could be speaking to buyers at an open house. You could say something like, we can use the Easy platform where you can bid confidently on your dream home. You'll see exactly where your offer stands in real time, and I'll be there to guide you through your every move, ensuring you have a fair shot at the house that you really want. For real estate investors, well, as your real estate agent, I'll make letting go of your fix and flips easier than ever. The Easy platform will help us track offers in real time. We can skip surprise costs at closing, and we can move quickly when it counts so you can reduce your holding costs. We can streamline the process, and also because it's an online platform, it's more accessible to other investors who may be interested in your property but don't live in the area. So more offers, less time, and again, as little as 0% listing commission. Your B2B partners and your vendor partners. The first part might vary depending on what the profession is. but really as your easy real estate partner, as your easy agent partner. I'll bring you business and efficiency. Because you do this in your blank profession, we can pair up and create a win-win for our clients and for ourselves, each other. In a great exercise here, you'll notice that the things I was saying don't exactly match what's on the screen, but it's always a good opportunity to consider adding your own flavor, your own spice, your own flair. So, an extra action item here for practice, good measure. Try writing and memorizing an elevator pitch for each audience with your own voice. Once you're clear on your USPs and value adds, make them the core of your marketing and prospecting efforts. This really isn't about spreading yourself thin across dozens of different marketing channels. It's about honing in on what makes you unbeatable and making sure that everybody knows it. Just think about where you can add your USP, your new value adds, being an easy listing specialist. Where can you incorporate that messaging? And if you want to start from scratch or add a couple new marketing pieces, don't forget that in our student portal, we have customizable Canva templates. Those pieces are created with professional copywriting. So you'll have expert sales copy ready to go. And a lot of the resources you'll also find, for example, if it's a social post, will also give you example hooks and captions to use to make the publishing really easy. And aside from those resources, don't forget that our Facebook community is a great place to get ideas. Also ask for feedback on anything that, hey, how can I improve this? So if you haven't joined our Easy Listing Specialist student community, make sure you do that. Link will be in the description of this lesson.